Entertainment Untamed.
Yeah, my name is Jazzman Olofin, popularly known as Jazzman Olofin, and I'm an artist. I'm a Nigerian, and I'm obviously black and male. I've been in music for a while now, for a little over 2 decades. I've been doing music stuff and there. Though I've been writing songs from way back, ever since I was a teenager. Anyway, here we are. Yeah, it's been interesting. Back then when we started, things were not like this. I mean, things were done rather manually. You had to go to the studio, the proper studio, to record your songs, take your song, put it in the CD, walk up to the radio station, drop it there, talk to the DJ for airplay and things like that. That's back in the 80s/90s, right? But nowadays, you can just do stuff. You can set up a studio in your kitchen and just right there and there, send it online, upload it. Everybody listening. It's been interesting. And the glamour is more. People are more confident going into music, going to Afrobeat, unlike before when the future was a bit unsure for a lot of us, because it was new back then, but now it's grown. It's Afrobeat. Nigerian music is now worldwide, so it's been interesting. Back in the days, most of the time, artists had to sit down, write songs, write lyrics in paper, and do a lot of rehearsals. Like I said, go to a proper studio. It's still set up, not just a room studio or bedroom studio or kitchen studio and all that. That we have now, because the equipment for producing music now they are smaller in size. Jobs still get done. Back in the days, you had to go to a proper studio, do a recording and all that. Promoting music back in the days was tough. It was manual. You had to go to radio stations, TV stations for promo to get airplay. You had to walk around, work for it. Unlike now, everything's online. You just put your stuff online. People get to see what you've done, what you can do online. It's easier now. It's much easier now. Of course, there's more money now in the Afrobeat, in the music right now than it was back in the days, because people now see us, it's good business, Advice to young guys coming to music is just do a lot of studies, study a lot of music, study history, music history, so that you can now, whatever you learn there, you can use it to build yourself, build your own identity, and also work very hard. It's tough, but it's possible. But just don't give up. Keep pushing. A lot of people doing fantastic. I'm performing fantastically. I don't see anybody as the king of Afrobeat, per se now. Except, I don't know, the question is tricky though. Fela Anikulapo Kuti was the first man that named his song Afrobeat. What the new generations are doing right now, it was called Afro hip hop. It's now that gradually it's being called Afrobeat. So that's what I'm talking about, history. When we started, we were calling it as Afro hip hop. Afro hip hop. That's what we call the music we were doing back in the days, back in the early 90s, right? So for one reason or the other, maybe somebody out there will explain it to me, and they now call even rap music, African rap, they now call it Afrobeat. You understand? But originally Afrobeat, I think the word was coined by Fela himself. He called his own music Afrobeat. So we called it back in the hours Afro hip hop. But now everything seems under Afrobeat, you know. So if you want to say who is the king of Afrobeat, for me it's a tricky question for me to answer. You understand? But I can tell you the word Afrobeat, the person started calling his own music Afrobeat was Fela. And nobody could, but right now they're calling it even Afrobeat. Okay, I don't know. I get Afrobeat to mean a beat. Right now, I get it's been defined as beats or that are originated from Nigeria, from Africa. I guess you can now. I guess they now feel they can call it you know, Afrobeat, none.
Oh, tell me, don't sorrow me, dédé. Ọmọ ti yàn díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn rẹpẹtẹ, ẹ ṣáná wọlé, pàtí lọ lẹ́sọ̀. To
me, the difference is the difference is obvious. If you hear Fela's Afrobeat, the instrumentations, the drums, the music, rich, it's original. Is unmistakable. You know that this is Fela. I mean, the trumpet, everything, that is his style. He coined it, you know. Then, back in the days when we started, early 90s, we called it all as Afro hip hop because there's hip hop, there's rap, you know, there's R&B, but we did it in with the mixture of our own language, like in Yoruba, Igbo, we were singing in that kind of language on hip hop beat, the regular American hip hop beat. You know hip hop. I don't need to tell you what hip hop. So we're doing it on hip hop. So we're like, okay, this Afro hip hop, like Africanized hip hop. The words you hear, the lyrics are our own language, not English. So we call it Afro hip hop. So I feel the difference between Afro hip hop is Afro hip hop. Afro hip hop is African. His lyrics in African language sang on hip hop beat. That's Afro hip hop. Yes, now Afro beat, like I said, that first and foremost, as I understand, that's the Fela thing. The Fela song wasn't hip hop. It was real rich, like it's Afro beat, and like I said, it's unmistakable. When you head all over the world, you know, oh, this is Fela's music. You can't mistake it. Maybe a few. Sometimes I miss Tribesman, I miss LD, Freestyle, KB. Sometimes I miss them in scene. Although probably they're still doing their thing differently, you know. Who else? There's this name. I can't remember. There's this name. There's this name. I'm trying to remember. Maybe later to come. I'm trying to remember the name. Yeah, he's dead though. Sir Victor Laya. You know, I wish he was still alive to do his stuff. We lost him last year. No, it's 2 years ago. Was it last year? No, I think 2020. He passed away 2020.
People, them know me.
Anyway, thank you for having me, and I'm on my way out. I'm supposed to sign out. I've already told you my name. You know why I am, Abi. So thanks for having me.
It is bending down all the people. Them know we are.
Euntamed Untamed.